celebrating the culmination of 17 years in service to our great nation. They say no man is an island, and through my years in the Air Force, I can testify that that's very true. I wouldn't be here today if it hadn't been for the supervisors who taught me the rules, the coworkers that showed me the tips and tricks of the trade, and the friends that got me through some tough times. Not one of us here can truly say that they have made it through this life without having had some help in some form or fashion. The message that I would like to leave with you today is to pay it forward, help each other out. We are a team. DoD civilian or active duty military, we are on the same team. In 17 years, I've seen friends come and I've seen friends go. I've said goodbye and I've welcomed home our deployed men and women. And each time, I would feel a little sad. See, I wouldn't be here today, having served my country this long, if it hadn't been for my My father served in the most highly decorated battalion in the United States Marine Corps. The 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines, 1st Division, from 1966 to 1968 during the Vietnam conflict's Tet Offensive. On January 31st, 1968, they were assigned to convoy up to the city of Hue with elements of Alpha Company, 1st Battalion, 1st Marines. Their mission was to pick up the commanding general of the Army of the Republic of Vietnam's 1st Division and escort him back to the 1st Division Marine headquarters at Phu Quoc. My father, along with about 160 other Marines, clambered into the back of more than half a dozen 6-pack armor trucks. They were not anticipating a long fight. To quote former Corporal Rich Cobb, it was supposed to be a piece of cake. We'll be back for an evening shower. They packed light, which means they left their packs, but loaded up with everything else, such as weapons, ammunition, canteens, flak jackets, rain gear, etc. But they didn't have any extra clothing, tents, sleeping gear, or food. His company was the first to cross the Anson Bridge over the Phu Quoc Canal that outlines the Gold Coast area of southern Hue. What they could see of the city of Hue, to quote Robert E. Fleece, was a bombed-up city that had at one time been beautiful and majestic. What was supposed to be a piece of cake turned into 4 days of nightmare all around them. In those 4 days of vicious combat, 2-5 had broken the back of 2 and possibly 3 North Vietnamese Army infantry battalions and an unknown number of Viet Cong units. Days of close-in fighting with a numerically superior and well-entrenched army resulted in the destruction of the 4th North Vietnamese Army Regiment and the recapture of Hue's Hospital, prison, and provincial headquarters. And that was the end of Phase 1. Phase 2 would be the fight for the Citadel, which the Leathernecks of Gulf Company were the first Marines to reach about a month later on February 26th, when the city was declared secured. It had taken a month of fierce street fighting, in which a total of 142 Marines had died and 842 were wounded. The city of Hue was in ruins. Almost half the Marines involved in the Battle of Hue were injured or killed. Army Sergeant Bob Lauber said that during the offensive, he saw many Marines of Gulf 2-5 perform heroic acts that remain unheralded to this day. This all occurred during the Tet Mouth End, which is the Tet Year of the Monkey. So the Battle of Hue City began the campaign that was later called the Tet Offensive, and was one of the bloodiest battles during the Vietnam conflict. For the heroism and fighting spirit displayed by the battalion during the Battle of Hue, 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines was awarded the Presidential Unit Citation. Much later, when my father returned to the U.S., lucky to be alive and grateful to be coming home after everything he'd been through, he was not welcome home with warm hugs and heartfelt thank yous. He was spit on and cursed as a baby killer by Vietnam War protesters. He was never honored for the achievements and sacrifices that he and his brothers in arms made during their training in Vietnam. So each time I would see a deployment homecoming, I would think of my father. I would feel a little sad about the mistakes made and the harshness that our Vietnam vets were subjected to, which is a mistake I wanted to try to rectify today. I wanted to show my father just how proud I am of and how grateful I am that he survived to meet my brother and create my sister and